welcome in, guys. Hi everyone, I'm back. Hi Sierra, hi Ibrahim. How's everyone doing? Alright, so I have Brianna's question. Alright, so let's see. For Brianna, make sure you guys like the stream. Is her idea going to work, Spirit? If you guys donated, let me know. Is Brianna's idea going to work? I got the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Swords. And the Chariot. I'm getting, they're saying it can work. I feel like it can work, but not in its current form. So for like what I'm getting is like you must release the extra burdens or restructure your approach with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. I feel like once you do that, you'll be able to drive it to success because the Chariot is here. So there is going to be some type of like, there is going to be some type of progress with your idea, but it seems like there's a need to either release burdens or restructure your approach again. So I'm gonna say yes, it has potential, but it will require a reset and strong focus. So that is what I have for Bree. Hey Just, how are you? Whew. Yeah, I'm in bed already too. I already showered. I'm chilling. I'm gonna just be on here for a little while. I was actually gonna do offline readings, but then I was like, you know what? I can't watch another cheesy movie. I can't watch another one of these cheesy movies, so let me get up. Girl, did you can't make this shit up. Like I'm like, bro, I'm not even, to be honest, in that moment, I'm not even thinking because I'm like, I'm just watching the movies and I'm like, yo, and it's everywhere. Yo, it's everywhere. Just you know that this probably has been the most it's ever been out there like that. Yo, it's everywhere. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, I was watching that movie and I must have been, I was definitely way in because by the time I text you guys, the movie was almost over. And I thought I heard the name, but then I was like, whatever, right? I didn't really, as a matter of fact, I thought I heard the name, so then I looked it up and tried to see the cast, but it wasn't giving me too much information because it's one of those apps. And so I was like, you know what, whatever. And then I fucking heard it. I was like, yo, you cannot make that kind of stuff up. You cannot even make that kind of shit up. That's why I know, like, I 1000% believe in there's no such things as a coincidence. I do because I'm like, to me, a coincidence is something they made it seem like something rare that happens, right? Like it's something that just kind of comes from out of nowhere, right? Um, as a matter of fact, let's look up the actual definition of coincidence. Yeah, like so when two or more events happen at the same time in a way that seems connected, but they occur without any clear causal relationship, right? This shit is not a coincidence. This is like, what the fuck? I mean, I know what it is, but it's just still like, damn. I don't mind it because it kind of just keeps me going in a way. Like, to me, I use that as motivation, but it's just, wow. I can't believe that that's happening so often. It's like, yo, just bring it in. Post your question, Jess. My back, my side is hurting a little. And I'm ovulating, so I'll be cramping soon, I think. Hopefully not, but. Oh my god, why aren't you seeing the way I had you? I moved it once and now it's like not sitting up the way I had it. Oh shit. I thought candy was gonna spill out. Jess, was it you that donated or the other Jess? Oh my god. Why was I not seeing anything? The chat, that's what I wasn't even. I'm like, where the hell did Jess go? Hi, Gypsy, how are you? That's why I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I was about to ask if like you guys can hear me. All right, let's see what is coming towards Jess. What is coming towards Jess? What is coming towards Jess? I'll be right with you, just 1 second. I don't like the way that last movie ended. I'm telling my sister real quick. She about to go to bed, so I watched one late. Yo, I was up real late last night watching one. It was so good. It wasn't your normal cheesy movie, and it actually had like gang stuff in it, like old school gang stuff in it. And I was like, so it was good. I was actually surprised. All right, all right, Jess. So let's see what's coming towards Jess. You have the Three of Cups. I'm gonna read your cards. You have the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands reverse, the Four of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, Magician, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, Emperor, Eight of Wands, and the King of Swords. Um, so with the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups, I do see like reconnection. Joyful interactions are on the horizon. So this could be with your person, or it could be also with any kind of old friends that you haven't heard from in a while, family members. Again, this could be like friends, like, or like friends gathering or reconciling with someone from your past, aka J, right? This could also be support from like your soul family. I'm also seeing like it feels like you're entering a period where people around you bring lightness and emotional nourishment. You have the Four of Swords with the Five of Cups. For me, it feels like give me 1 second. The Four of Swords with the Five of Cups. I'm getting before a positive shift comes in, there is a pause, and some emotional processing that you will be going through. You may just need time to rest, reflect, and maybe heal. Um, I wouldn't even say heal from past disappointments, but mostly like just kind of let go of past disappointments, moving into like a new place, a new phase. Um, it's a moment for me of like stepping back and like resetting could be coming up. Um, I feel like there's opportunities for new growth here. So I feel like with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, there is new beginnings, right? Both practical and passionate. So you may receive an offer, a news, or opportunity that sparks excitement. The Page of Pentacles to me suggests like learning, studying, possibly building a skill that you're gonna be, again, like learning. Um, and then the Ace of Wands is, inspiration, drive. I feel like together it feels like a chance for you to pursue something that kind of excites you and has like long term potential here. That kind of grows from like the bottom up, but like with a lot of potentials even at the beginning level. The Magician is here, so they're saying like, you have the tools to like manifest whatever you want, whether it's an idea, an opportunity, a connection. Um, something, yeah, like basically you can manifest whatever you want. Um, for me, I'm getting like any idea, opportunity, connection ahead is one that you can actively like shape to your advantage. So it's almost like, let's just say I'm just throwing out something random. You get offered like a job, but they're like, well, we're gonna pay you, um I'm just throwing out a number like $16 an hour, but in your mind you're like, no, I want to make like $25 an hour. Like they're saying like basically you can make that happen. You're the one that has the power in your hands to make that happen. You can shape any kind of like situation to your advantage. Um, with relationships and stabilities, I have the Lovers and the Emperor. I do feel like there's going to be a significant choice in love or partnership coming up. Not necessarily a choice. I mean, there could be people that come, other people that come in, but I feel like to me, this you're gonna be more in alignment with your person is what I'm getting with this Lovers and the Emperor. Like you both are choosing to be more in alignment with each other. um a very like he's coming showing up as a very dependable figure. um Very like, you know, like your divine masculine. um I feel like there is going to be, all right, so this is what I'm getting with choosing alignment for both of you, because I'm getting both of your energies here. Like the Lovers is kind of here, and it's showing like there could still be a little bit of crossroads coming up for you and him, especially with the Four Wands reverse. um because the Four Wands reverse for me, it feels like a delay in commitment, um or a relation milestone, right? And they're saying it doesn't mean failure, just that what you desire in terms of security may take a little longer or arrive in a different form than expected. So let's say like he decides to like reach out maybe, and he just says, well, I just want to be friends, you know, right now I'm not looking for anything. It could be that, or like I said, like there could be a little delay. But with the Lovers, it's like even with that little bit of like a crossroad, right? Depending on how you look at it, you're both gonna like you're gonna choose alignment with your heart and your values. So it's like even if that does happen that way, where he's not necessarily ready for what you're wanting, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing what I have to do. And literally, remember the magician was saying, when I was at the magician, spirit was saying like you can shape any situation to your advantage. So even if like you don't really get the answer you're wanting, you can still make it whatever you want it to be. Um, with I want to say mental clarity is coming up for you. A lot of mental clarity. Um, so I feel like with the Eight of Wands and the King of Swords, I'm getting quick communication is on its way for you to you. You can be receiving like messages from people, invitations, or you could be making decisions that bring you clarity. I also feel like with the King of Swords, it shows truth being spoken. This talks about contracts too. Um, but I'm also getting someone, I want to clarify, is it him? Stepping forward with clear intentions. So let me see, hold on. Is that Jay? Is that Jay? Yeah, the Ace of Swords with the Sun. So I feel like he's gonna step forward with clear intentions. So this is what I'm getting. I feel like there could still be little delays when it comes to you guys kind of, I feel like you guys already have reconnected. So to me it's like, I don't want to say to you guys reconnecting, but I think you know what I mean when I say that. Because you guys have already literally just, you already are reconnected, maybe not in the form that you want, but you guys are, right? And I have the Sun at the bottom. I feel like um that could be, there could still be a little tiny bit of a delay with him coming, being more direct. That's what I'm gonna, being more direct towards you. Like he's gonna still like your stuff, maybe, you know, interact with you in that way, but being more direct. There may be a slight delay, but when he does come in, it's gonna be with clear intentions. So I feel like when we were back there on the where there was a delay with either commitment, home stability, or like a relation milestone, I just feel like it's gonna be more so like a little delay in the milestone that you're trying to reach, because I feel like you've already reached a certain milestone with him. Now we're trying to get to the other one, but it's not like it's not a long delay is what I'm getting, because the Eight of Wands is like fast moving. So it's maybe just like coming up like in the like, let's just say in the next day or two, there's still a little bit of that delay, but maybe on the third day you get what you're wanting. Is how I'm seeing it. So I feel like there's gonna be definitely a blend of like emotional reconnection, healing, New opportunities coming your way. I feel like you're moving past reflective pause into fresh beginnings, fresh new beginnings. Um, there's also gonna be an important choice in love. Um, I feel like that seeing that choice in love, because Spirit keeps using it, but I just feel like I'm over here combating with them. But I feel like they're seeing it in the sense of like keeping doing what you're doing, because you may get a little not distracted. Oh my God, what is that called? Unmotivated, and they're saying not to. Um, because whatever's the stability and the connection, it may take time, a little bit of time to solidify, but expect fast movement right after that, and like direct communication from this person. So that is what I have for you, Jess. Oh my God, my lower back is killing me. See, I'd rather my lower back hurt than my upper back, because it's kind of hard to like find comfort when your back, like the back of your shoulders, is killing you. Your lower back, you could just put. Oh, you know what? I got my heating pad. And thank you, Jess. You're welcome. Yo, this is some bullshit. This, you know what? My phone is not scrolling up the messages, so I'm like, just the last thing I had was hi IJ. See, I didn't even see IJ come in. Oh, Jess said, what is it? Wait, what was it with what is it? What was your question for that, Jess? So I could clarify that for you. I didn't see that. What the fuck is wrong with the phone? Why is it not scrolling up? Not T-Boy is lurking. Oh, you said is you lurking? What the heck? I'm gonna have to look from my iPad because I can see directly the messages. I don't know why the phone is not updating. It's not scrolling it up. Like it keeps it like wherever I leave it. Oh, the movie I watched. I gotta go on that app. It's one of those apps that you pay like it's like fucking $15 for 1 week. But my sister had paid for it, so she gave me the password. Was making a chicken sandwich. That sounds good. IJ, you can go ahead and post your question. Okay, Sierra, thank you guys. Please make sure you guys like the stream. Thank you so much. I told Jess earlier, I was like, yo, I was planning to actually do offline readings, but then I was like, no, let me go on. I've been watching too many movies. I mean, I was like doing my stuff like today too. Right before I came on, I had like a 20-minute session, and okay, let's see. Can you add IJ and Sarah, please? And for Sarah, we're gonna do a timestamp. Hi, Boo. How are you? Was it? It was a move towards you, IJ. Just I want to clarify for spirit. Yeah, I got you, boo. I told Jess to add you. Thank you. This is for IJ. Girl, I haven't texted Cameron since last Tuesday. I was left undelivered. I think he thinks. Oh, snaps. Yeah, I wouldn't text him either. I'm not. You know what? That's me. Like, and I'm good for that too because sometimes I forget to text people back. Like, honest to God, that's why sometimes I don't get too like caught up, unless it's like my man. Honestly, I don't get too caught up with like friends not responding sometimes. Because sometimes I don't. I'm a terrible texter. Like I'm terrible at texting back. Like sometimes I could text back, or like sometimes I even initiate and then I forget to text back. All right, let's see what was on Nat's mind when she made that move towards today. You know, we got to be specific with spirit because they'll just give us whatever. What was on Nat's mind when she made that move towards today? Oh my God. Damn, she feel like she got a lot to say because my cards keep like exploding out of my hand. Okay. So, all right, I have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the World, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles. You know what? I'm gonna start here. I was gonna do your outcome. I'll do that in a second. So I feel like her mindset, she was being curious, open, wanting to explore maybe like, I don't know what kind of move she made, but it feels almost like exploring where things could go. So that if she was reaching out trying to see where that would go, it almost felt like testing the water, showing interest in a grounded but fresh way. So maybe it was just kind of her reciprocating energy is what I'm getting here too. With the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups, I feel like her intentions were definitely emotional and genuine. So they came from the heart space. Kind of like natural instinct, but definitely from an emotional standpoint, right? I feel like she was definitely in her feelings, thinking about emotional fulfillment and the potential for a happy connection with you. It's not a casual thing. I definitely feel like her heart was for sure involved here, and she's coming from a grounded energy. With the World and the Emperor, I feel like she saw it as like significant and meaningful. So like it's like I feel like right now any move she makes, because she's again I'm getting, remember when I said she's not the type that makes certain moves. Like she's kind of just like, I think that she's used to being more of like, I'm gonna sit here and not do anything, but she's learning that she does have to reciprocate in order to have that balance. So I feel like she she's trying to make these little moves or whatever she's doing, um, to show you that she's also interested, right? Again, they're coming from the heart, from an emotional standpoint. I feel like she may be seeing it as significant and meaningful, even if it is small. Um, for me, like, it feels almost like it was like closing one chapter, opening another, right? Because to me, like, she's kind of just letting go of like holding back, or like of her old ways is what I'm getting more than anything. I feel like with the Emperor being here, it's showing that she wanted to see if, like, you, I want to say, like, she knows that you can meet her with stability, strength, and seriousness. Um, but also, like, wanting, like, almost like, I feel like she's doing things where she's like, can he meet me even when I don't have, like, much to give? Even though today she had some to give. You get what I'm saying? With the Three of Pentacles being here, I feel like she's also thinking about, again, teamwork. I feel like, to me, that the Three of Pentacles is always that card of like building together, right? Cooperating, creating a solid foundation brick by brick, but we're both putting in the work. So it's like, for me, I feel like she's definitely thinking, when Spirit's saying thinking about teamwork, is, again, you give so much, now she's trying to get back. The King of Wands is here. That's way too many. I just need, the King of Wands is in the outcome. Show me more. With the star. Oh wait, hold on. Look, the King of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the star, to me, is, again, her making decisive decisions that it did come from, this one came from an emotional standpoint, from her heart space. I feel like she was kind of like, she's trying to give you back what you've given to her. Again, I'm getting a lot of reciprocal energy with the Eight of Wands. You know what I'm getting is like, what goes around comes around. Even though that's not that kind of card, usually I would get that with the Wheel of Fortune, but it's almost like I'm rushing in to show you interest. Like, I'm rushing in to, like, have some type of communication with you, even if it's not anything big, even if it's not, even if it's just something small. I'm rushing in to have communication with you. Remember how when we did the reading yesterday, and I meant to say this earlier, when you said that she likes something at like 2 a.m. Remember when I said, like, when she's out and about, I don't feel like she's really thinking, right? Like, she's enjoying the moment. I think that they made a pact, like, we're just gonna have a ball. But at nighttime, she does, right? And I feel like that was a time for her, because the star is here. So I feel like, so what I'm getting with the star, either they were still up at that time, or um she, you know, when you wake up in the middle of the night, you use the bathroom, you can't fully fall asleep. And I feel like she saw you post it and she quickly wanted to, like, show you attention. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, she wanted to show attention. So that's what I have for you, IJ. Yeah, she sound, for me, it's, she's coming in as like very emotionally open right now, which is good. All right, so that was for IJ. Thank you so much. That was like straightforward. I know that I'm like, Spirit was just like straightforward. They're, like, she in love. That's it. That's why. All right, for Sarah, we're gonna do a time stamp. Ooh. All right, so let's see. Alright, so let's do, for Sarah, we're gonna do 4448. Damn, I like to use this deck, but shit, it has my fingers hurting already. I'm gonna have to grab another one, one of the small decks after this one. Alright, so let's see. My ex-B hit me up, tried to be sentimental. What are his intentions? Let's see. What are B's intentions with Sarah? What are his intentions? What are B's intentions with Sarah? The Five of Pentacles. Oh, he hates feeling left out in the cold. And you're welcome for that, of the reading. With the Temperance, I feel like he is not liking being left out in the cold. Like, he is missing you. Like, there, for me, the Five of Pentacles can talk about, like, emotional distance, or like emotional loss, financial loss. And with the Temperance, it's like he is willing to put in the work to kind of heal this, like the connection. Show me more, Spirit. What are your intentions? What is his intention? What are B's intentions? That has so many cards. What are B's intentions? The Wheel of wait, hold on. The Page of Wands, girl, he wants to start clean. The Page of Wands is like innocent energy, like very like new one. To me, it feels like he wants to start over, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. He wants to go from where you guys are at. So I believe you guys haven't really been talking. I think he communicated the other day. Oh wait, you're here. So you and him, you guys communicated the other day, right? I just started, honestly, probably like a minute ago. I'm getting he's wanting to start over with you, Sarah. He's not liking the distance, or like the emotional loss that he feels without you. Um, the Temperance for me sometimes is a card of like when there's not a lot of movement. Sheesh. And I feel like he wants to balance things out. He wants to heal things. But show me more. What are your intentions? The Queen of Cups is here. Yo, I wish I could show y'all this Queen of Cups face. She looks annoyed. Were you like annoyed with him? Girl, I could, all right, because I'm getting the Queen of Cups with the Chariot in the reverse. So it's almost like, I feel like he does have intentions of starting over with you, but I see you hesitant. I see you kind of like, yo, the face on this tarot deck, the Queen of Cups, she's just like not impressed, annoyed, not impressed. Um, you're kind of feeling stuck when it comes to him, and I feel like he knows that. And show me this Two of Wands. What are your intentions? Show me the Two of Wands. Show me. The Seven of Cups. See, the thing with him, and I think I've gotten this for him, and maybe, I don't know, you'll correct me if I'm wrong. What I've gotten is like, he has ideas, right? Because I have the Two of Wands with the Seven of Cups. I'm asking what are his intentions. He has ideas of what he wants. He just doesn't have a plan. I think he doesn't know how to put a plan together. But it's like at the same time, he doesn't want to lose out on you. And you're showing up as like, yeah, I'm not making no moves. Um, he sent me a message and sang a song on the piano. Usually I'd be like, oh, but oh my gosh, it annoyed me. Oh my God, that's when you know you be over people and their shit. You know what it is? It's special when there's like, I feel like things like that are always special when there's like follow through afterwards. My ex, like, he knew that I loved the snow, right? So when he was working like out of town, when he was a truck driver, he was in Idaho, so it was snow, like it looked like a movie, right? Like the cabins in the woods when it was snow a lot, that's where he would be at. And like, so he would FaceTime me with that. But let me tell you, when we were on bad terms, I'll be so annoyed. Like, why you calling me to show me snow? Like, I don't give a fuck. But I love the snow. It was just him that I just did not like. And so I get what you're saying. And this was like towards the end of our relationship, where he would like FaceTime me like little shit that he know that I would like, or he would like get me little stuff, and I used to be like, okay, like I wasn't impressed. Like, Um, the high priestess is here, so they're saying listen to your intuition. I feel like right now it's a really like good time for you to just listen to your inner voice. If you're feeling like I just don't want this, or if you're feeling stuck, just kind of like leave it the way it is. Because this is the thing with him, I do see, and I've always gotten this for him, like the potential for you guys is so strong. It's just, I'm guessing, like I would say, his follow through. Like I said, he has an idea, like he has, and I don't even think one idea, he has a ton of ideas that go through his mind of like how to make this work, but he doesn't have a plan for it. Like he doesn't know how to put the plan together. um Show me more. Show me the high priestess here. Show me the high priestess. The page of swords. Show me more. With the sun. It's just his intentions are good. They just seem not on your level, is what I'm gonna say. You're showing up as a queen, and then he's showing up as pages. And the sun is here. So I feel like what I could say what his intentions are right now. Look, another page, the page of cups. So you got the page of wands, the page of cups, and the freaking page of swords for him. And I think that right now it's like he's still in this energy of like, let's see where things go. Like, like, hey, you want to come back, come with the ring. Not doing this yet. Yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. Because you know what I'm getting? If you let him, all right, this is what I'm getting with the pages here as far as like intentions. If you let him, you're going to find yourself in like a cycle with him. The Wheel of Fortune is here, where it's kind of like the same thing over and over, right? So it could go back to like, it's gonna be good. I do feel like he has good intentions. I just don't know if he has a plan. And it's like, again, the potential is there. It's just his plan and follow through and like initiative, it just seems very small. It seems very small. But does he have bad intentions? No, he doesn't. I just don't think he has a plan. And it's like he finds himself, of course, he's attracted to you. He loves your energy. He loves you. And when he sees himself alone, he's coming back because you guys have like that strong energy, right? Toward that strong vibe towards each other. Um but again, it's just his follow through that sucks. The Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Girl, I feel like you're gonna cut him off. Because the Queen of Pentacles came out with the Ten of Swords. Show me this Two of Pentacles. I think this guy just has... Let me just see. I want to clarify. Show me the Two of Pentacles. Show me the Two of Pentacles. The Star. Oh my God, this energy is like... I want to shake him up. Because the thing is, all right, this is what I'm getting, and in all, I don't make excuses for people. I'm just saying what I'm getting from spirit, what I'm seeing. With the Two of Pentacles and the Star, again, like you're showing up as someone that he definitely can see himself like starting a family, like living together. Like you are that person. He does have you on a pedestal, right? Like you're everything. But I feel like he just has too many priorities, like too many loose ends or something that he needs to tie before he can offer you something. And it's almost like, I would say, because the opportunity is here, we got the Ace of Pentacles, so he wants to offer you something, but he has to clear the path for it. He has way too much shit going on. And I think that, yeah, like the Knight of Cups, you see, like I feel like as I'm saying that, like as the like once he clears the path to have something more stable for you, I feel like the connection can grow, because now we're going into a night, right? We're going into a night, and the opportunity is here. It's just he has so much shit going on. And look, the Six of Wands with the Ten of Cups, he wants victory. And again, the Ten of Cups is that family card, marriage, like stability, everything, right? Emotional fulfillment. I just feel like you're a wish fulfillment for him. Your wish come true. If he were to clear, this is the thing, what I'm getting from him, he has a fear of losing the opportunity with you, because if he stays away for too long, right? But it's almost like he needs to like either decide that he can do a full on relationship with you while he's still trying to clear up, get rid of these, kind of tie these loose ends, figure out his like clear up the path of these priorities that he have, like, and I don't, I'm not saying that you're not a priority. It's just too much shit that's serious going on in his life that he needs to clear that up. But so I feel like he needs to either decide, like, I can still have a long-term relationship with her while I'm still handling business over here, or let me handle my business and let me come back to her with like a solid ass offer, because it is here. I feel like it is in his intentions, but it doesn't feel like he knows when. Yeah, love is not enough, exactly. And that's probably like all he can give right now is, like just small stuff. And that's why it's like, it's almost like you may have to tell him that, like, either come back with a ring or don't come at all, because I do feel like, like I said, I don't get bad intentions from him at all. I just don't see a plan, and you may find yourself back in like a little bit of a cycle with him if you don't kind of be more clear with him, like it's this or it's not. Because I do feel like he wants to give you that. It's just, I don't think he knows when. And he could be like, there are people who are like, I got to get my shit together before I can offer somebody something. That's a very masculine energy. But, he has to understand too that you can make something happen. Even while, because we all have shit going on. So that's what I have for you, Sarah. I hope that gives you clarity. His intentions are good. They just seem small. Look, as I'm shuffling the cards, I got the High Priestess came back out. So just like listen to your intuition and your inner voice, and like, your gut feeling with him. Not that, like I said, not that he has bad intentions, but on what move you want to make. Ooh. And thank you, Sarah. All right, Ciara, if you're here, you can go ahead and post your question. My lower back is killing me. Ciara, are you here? Okay, post your question. Okay, Sarah, Boo, no problem. right, let's see. How does from too much booty? Yep, that's exactly why my lower back hurt. Too much ass in these pants. No, you know what's so funny? Cause my body affirmation is no matter what I eat, um, my waist is snatched, my stomach is flat, and my ass is fat. Right. Today when I got dressed to go like return back some clothes, um, I was like, yo, my ass is getting fatter, and I have not. Like, my ass is sitting up, and I have not been working out, and my waist was looking more snatched. All right, let's see. How does Cameron Hip feel now that Sierra hasn't texted him since August 29th? Let's see. How is, oh wait, 26. I couldn't see that. Let's see. How is he feeling? How is he feeling? Oh, I'm seeing ego here. Um, let me get more. Okay, Sarah, you'll be after Sierra, and IJ, you'll be after. Um, the cars try to come out, and then they like go back. Yo, I get this guy. His energy is so mixed up. Like it's a lot of ego, but then it's like I'm thinking about you, but then it's like ego. It's I don't know if he's like seeing somebody else. Give me a quick second. I have to kind of stretch y'all real quick. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, his energy is like, what the fuck? Um, so his feelings about the silence is, I'm getting with the Fool and the Strength card again, like this very like cocky, egoistical energy. I feel like it's almost like carefree and detached. Like he's unbothered. But then with the Strength card, to me, it kind of shows that he's not as unaffected as he pretends. It's almost like he tries to put distance between you guys purposely, is what I'm getting. Like he's purposely doing this, right? So it's like, it's almost like, I feel like it bothers him, but it's almost like he's tries to put like a boundary. I don't know if it's like he doesn't want you to get too attached to him, or he doesn't feel like, how do you, like, all right, so he's not committed to keeping a flow here, is what I'm getting. He's not committed to keeping a flow here. Like he's not committed, like he feels that he has no obligation, there you go, to like respond back to you or to like keep a consistent flow. I feel like with this Emperor and the Knight of Swords, to me he tries to appear like he's in control and logical, but there's also restless, impulsive energy. It's almost like it feels like part of him wants to like communicate with you, but at the same time his rigid mindset keeps him from doing so. So it's almost like I feel like the thing with him, honestly, I think he doesn't want to create attachments here. And that's why you may have like a push pull with him, where it's like there could be consistency at times and then there isn't. As far as like you not reaching out, I feel like he's trying to act like he doesn't care, being very detached and carefree, even though deep down I do feel like there is parts of him that are not as unaffected as he pretends. um, what's going on internally for me when I see the Four Swords and the Hangman, he definitely knows that there's silence, right? He noticed the silence. He knows that there's silence. He knows he hasn't heard from you in over a week. Um, so he's reflecting on it. I feel like he's in limbo, unsure of how to move forward or like what he really wants to do here. The Seven of Swords is reversed, and I'm getting like he feels exposed. It almost feels like I'm getting mixed signals. I don't know if he tries to throw you off. I don't like this guy feels like this is what I'm saying. His energy is very chaotic. Like to me with mixed signals, I feel like he tries to give off mixed signals. Like he has deeper feelings for you than he's trying to show. So he throws in these little mixed signals and it's like he tries to act like he doesn't care, even though he wants to, but he tries to not take. I feel like for him it feels like if he reaches out too much, then you'll start to get you may get an idea that he doesn't want you to have. So like maybe if he feels like if he reaches out too much or like shows that he cares that you haven't reached out, you're gonna think that maybe he wants something like more than what he's willing to give to you, right? Even though I do feel like he wants to, but he holds back. Now, the deeper emotional layer here, I got a lot of stuff. So, this is why I'm saying like this is a very like interesting guy because one minute you don't care, but deep down you do. Um, I called him out for being inconsistent recently. So, yeah, I would kind of, I'm gonna be honest, and this is not like a personal advice. I would stop even calling him out on his inconsistency. You got to start pooling your energy, because this is the thing with him. This is what I'm getting from him. I feel like he feels if he shows you too much consistency, you're gonna get an idea that maybe he wants something more than he's willing to give. So this is why he does this push and pull. You're just driving yourself crazy, because I feel like this is the thing too, and this is just, again, outside of tarot, like the male species, IJ is here, but they're they're programmed, and I'm saying programmed, like, I'm not saying like they're robots, but I'm gonna put it like that. They're programmed to hunt. They're programmed to chase. They're programmed to, and we're programmed to like be chased, be hunted, right? We're not programmed to be the chasers. That's why there's men, there's masculine, there's feminine. If you are the chaser, if you're constantly looking for him, you're not giving him the space to be who he's meant to be. So this is why sometimes you'll see that guys will kind of like ghost sometimes, or like they fade away, or they don't show consistency, because once you start taking on the masculine role, most masculine men, a lot of them don't like that. So you'll see that you're chasing, once you become a chaser, they become a runner. um so I feel like I'm showing it in my actions. I'm probably just going to leave alone for now. On if he never text. Yeah, I definitely would, only because, like I said, like, because of the work that I've done, you change things within yourself. And this is the thing: if you're constantly chasing him, you're constantly looking for him, you're constantly reaching out, you don't even give him the time to miss you. And sometimes you got to pull back your energy so someone can see you. Like, I saw this video. This had to be like, this when I was with my ex, and that's already now been like 3 years ago, where it was a preacher, and he said the best thing a woman can do is walk away, right? And this is like he was talking about like a relationship with someone, right? A romantic relationship. He said walk away, because a lot of times, like when you go to New York, there are high buildings, right? If you're standing in front, like the Eiffel Tower, when people stand right in front of it, they can't really see the whole thing. They have to look up, but they don't see the whole view. They got to go far out to see the whole view. So if you're constantly in front of him, you're constantly reaching out, you're constantly texting him, looking for communication, calling him out on not being consistent, guess what? It's not going to change anything. He's just going to keep showing you more of that. Um, you can't be the chaser. This is basically what I'm saying. Um, and also, like I said, I feel like he feels that he has no obligation to give you consistency. So it almost feels like, so like I was saying earlier, like when it comes to like my friends, I don't have expectations of them having to text me all the time. I have friends that I don't talk to for a while, like, and I'm a person that also too forgets to text back, like, just to even tell you. So, but if it's somebody that I'm like my man, like we're in a relationship, then the expectations are completely different. So maybe you just have to like look at it as like he's just a friend, and if he texts back, cool, and if he doesn't, then he doesn't. Um, don't stress yourself out, and don't give more, because this is the thing: the more you give, the more empty your cup is, and that's when the frustration comes in. So back to the tarot. With the Six of Cups clarified by the Seven of Cups, I feel like, yeah, there is a sense of nostalgia thinking about you. Um, and there's also confusion. I feel like he does think of you in a good way, right? Like of good moments. He thinks of the good moments, right? And but and he misses your energy, but he's conflicted and unsure if he wants to like return to this, like have communication with you, or keep his distance. At the same time, I have the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups, so there are buried, like I was saying, like there's buried feelings, like romantic attraction, and a sense of connection. Even though he said he wasn't, even though he acts like he's not interested, or he acts like, like fickle, right, inconsistent. The Ace of Wands is here with the Six of Wands. I do feel like, again, there's like physical attraction and desire for attention from you. Okay, so this is the thing, he likes the attention that you give him. He likes feeling admired by you. And the silence makes him notice your absence because he's used to you um, giving him attention, right? So it's not like he's not noticing it. Like I said, he knows that you haven't reached out. um and I told him that, but I'm always consistent with all my other friends. Yeah, but then you gotta, so that you're still kind of saying that you are, you, that's still kind of, to me, is showing that you do have some type of expectation from him because you have a consistent like communication with your other friends, right? So in a way, you're kind of having a little bit of expectation that your connection with him, your friendship with him, your relationship with him is going to be like the other ones that you have, and you can't do that either. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like, I mean, again, you have a choice. If he's not being consistent, you don't need to reach out to him. Like, you make it, this like, this is like me, IJ actually brought this up the other day. Everything is a choice. So you decide if you want to, cut him off. If he's not being a good friend to you, then you have the choice to cut him off. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're reaching out to him, or whether you're getting upset if he doesn't reach back, then that's a choice. Um, so you have a choice to either like close this chapter, keep it moving. If he's not, this is what I'm getting. If he's not reciprocating what you're giving out and it's not making you feel good, you have the choice to cut him off. Um, the King of Pentacles is here, and I feel like it's like he had, again, he likes the attention you give him. And with the King of Pentacles, I'm seeing someone that's like focused on his own stability, like his own responsibilities. And so even though I feel like he acts like he's not interested, to me the silence has made him reflect and feel conflicted. So he is feeling conflicted internally. I feel like he's trying to appear like in control and detached, but the pause has definitely stirred up his emotions. I feel like he is definitely attracted to you, and he does feel like that deep, like a romantic, like, and I wouldn't even say romantic, but like a deep connection to you. um but at the same time, I do feel like he kind of just enjoys the attention, and so that's what he's missing right now. He's missing the attention that you give. And it's like right now his pride and indecision are keeping him from openly showing his true feelings. There's a lot of like confusion with him. Um, he's definitely more affected than he lets on. I do, again, the no contact makes him think about you more than he maybe want to admit to himself. I feel like it's created an inner tug of war between keeping control versus giving into his feelings. So I feel like if you give it enough time, you are going to hear from him, because obviously I feel like you are. But then you have to decide if he's not consistent. I mean, again, you have a choice. Um, and you're not doing it. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I feel like he definitely, but this is the thing, he does have feelings for you, but like I was saying, if you give too much, especially like I said, men are programmed to chase. If you're the one that's giving too much, then, and you are in the chasing energy, right? Because usually the man has to court, the man has to take initiative. And not saying that he always has to, there has to be a balance. But if you, one or the other side is doing it too much, then, and especially the woman, if the woman is doing all the reaching out and constantly trying to keep this connection going, then you are in the chasing energy and he's in the receiving, when it kind of should be the opposite way. So that is what I have for you, Ciara. All right, thanks, Bree. Okay, Sarah, you can go ahead and post. Please like the stream, guys. Thank you. My back is hurting. I might have to stretch out again. But it's not just the chase. Like, I don't feel like it's just that. I think that does this thing of like fading away because he doesn't want you to have the wrong idea. So I don't feel like it's just a chase, because there was a lot of information there about him having emotions for you. But does he like the attention? Of course. And is he gonna take it if you give it? He absolutely is. But he doesn't feel an obligation to give it back, is what I get from him. All right, let me see, Sarah. Oh wait, let me send this out. All right, let's see. What are the mm, future actions for Sarah? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you did. What are these future actions for Sarah? What are your future actions for Sarah? What are we got the Ten of Cups. What are your future? The Star, the Four of Swords. Show me more. He wants change. Hold on. Show me this Death card. All right, so I have the Ten of Cups, the Star, the Four of Swords. Future actions. I'm getting bringing some type of. He wants to have some type of emotional stability with you, some harmony with you. I feel like wanting to heal the connection, wanting to like give you more than what he has. What the Four of Swords with the is clarified by the Two of Cups. So the Four of Swords is a very still energy type of card. It is a card of like resting, relaxing. So I feel like coming up, I feel like he's trying to bring more, so like what I'm getting is like more emotional fulfillment than anything. When it comes to actions, like more emotional fulfillment, trying to like have equal give and take, being able to like give to you as he receives as well. The Two of Cups for me is like that mutual energy, mutual attraction, mutual love, mutual giving, alignment, you know, kind of like that deep soul type of energy. And I feel like more than anything, I'm getting like emotional fulfillment. So like again, wanting to bring some type of healing to the connection, because we do have the Star. So there's like hope here, there's faith. Maybe like doing things that kind of bring back the hope to the connection. With the Judgment, the Ace of Swords, I'm getting, I feel like there could, if so this is what I'm getting. If you give it a chance, there's a possibility for a breakthrough to happen where it does come with clarity. Show me the Judgment. For me too, I feel like with the Judgment is like he's trying to like prove himself to you. Show me the Judgment. Yeah, with the King of Wands. So this is showing me like clear vision. Like to me, I feel like he's trying to show up for you. Like literally show up for you, show you that he's here, kind of cater to you, kind of like wanting you to see a different side of him, definitely taking more action towards you. But I'm also getting giving you a lot of attention. The Ace of Swords to me is like talking to you with clarity, breaking, again, I get major breakthrough here. So I feel like he's trying to like, he knows that you have your walls up, so I feel like he's definitely trying to break those down, but with clarity. Like I'm not getting someone that's coming in, again, I don't get bad intentions from him with this spread. And I also don't get him being like, I don't get him being like with this, with the Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. I don't get him being like, oh well, I tried to reach out to her, she was kind of cold, I'm not gonna reach back out to her. Like, I'm not gonna, almost, I wouldn't say kiss your ass, basically. Like, he's willing to take the time for you to feel comfortable with him again, or like for you, wait, give you time so that you can open up to him. I have the Death card, which talks about transformation, and let's see, but it's coming with the Seven of Cups. Show me the Seven of Cups. With the Four of Cups. Oh, why do I feel like he feels like he doesn't have a lot to offer right now? Or like he may not be able to give you, like offer you what you're wanting. You know what? I feel like, all right, so I'm getting, all right, I got the Death card with the Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Death, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I feel like he's gonna try to settle. Like, so right now, what I'm getting from him, he's willing to settle with you, even just being friends. Like, if it, like, he's willing to settle for whatever you give him. So whatever breadcrumb you want to give him, he's willing to settle for it. Like, he's willing to, he's like, whatever she wants to give me right now, I'll take it. So like, not rushing you to like open up. Hi Toka, all right, you'll be after Sarah since you skipped. Not rushing you to open up. So it's like, if you give him any kind of breadcrumb, like he'll take it right now, is what I'm getting from this. Like, he's like unsure. I feel like he's a little confused about like maybe like like how you're acting towards him, but at the same time he like understands it. So he's like, you know what, even if she just wants us to like be friends for now and like build from there, I'm willing to do that, even though I would like more. So that's what I'm getting from him. Yeah, like trying to win you over is what I'm getting too. Like, he's gonna try to win you over. So it's like his all right, so his like long-term plan right now, let's just say like for the next like few weeks, or like maybe like the next 2 months, is trying to win you over. So even if you just give him a little bit of access, like he'll take it, because he's like, I could work my way up from there. So that is for you, Sarah Boo. I hope that was helpful, and thank you so much. Ooh. All right, Toka, you can go ahead and post. You're welcome. Toka, are you here? Okay, post your question. You know what? I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, so let's see. What are Jay's next actions towards Toka? Ooh. Fucking allergy season. Toka, are you here? Let me just make sure she's here. In the meantime, let me send this. Okay, you're here. Okay. So let's see. All right. What are Jay's next actions for Soka? I had the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. Show me more. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. They're coming out in pairs. The Seven of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. What are Jay's next actions for Soka? The Two of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. Show me more. Jay's next actions for Soka. The Knight of Cups with the World. The Ace of Cups. And let's see. And the Moon. Alright, so let's see. Give me 1 second. I have to blow my nose. Alright. So when it comes, all right, so I'm gonna, the emotional energy here, I feel like he's definitely like in his feelings when it comes to you. Like he has romantic feelings for you, right? um and I feel like he may approach you with emotional energy, so like kind of like genuine affection here, here and there. I feel like it's likely that he will take a step toward expressing um something regarding like his interest towards you, but I feel like it's gonna be a little subtly at first. Like he's not gonna go all in and be like, yeah, I'm like in love, and like it feels like expressing some type of interest. It could be also just like giving you a sense of recognition, but it feels more emotionally charged is what I'm getting. um I feel like with the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting not moving quickly. For me, these cards are showing a lot of hesitation, waiting, kind of carefully considering when or how to act on like coming towards you. Like when it comes to actions, I feel like he's observing you and trying to feel out the situation before making a move. So he is definitely still in that energy that I was saying, that I've mentioned, of still observing, still kind of like feeling things out, whether it's the right time. I feel like it's more timing than whether he's gonna do it or not. I feel like he's prepared. Like I feel like in his mind he's already made it up that he is going to approach you with something, but he doesn't know when. Um, I feel like the Moon showing up, there is a bit of confusion and uncertainty that are playing a role here. I'm getting him still holding back some of his emotions, like not fully reveal. He's not fully revealing everything at once right now. He's gonna kind of keep doing what he's been doing with and not showing too much is what I'm getting. Like when it comes to next actions, I feel like next action is definitely going to be some like little subtle hints here and there where you're going to know. I feel like what he's going to be doing coming up, I feel like with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like he's still in this place where he's trying to build a foundation with you. So for me, this looks like cooperating, offering his help, making like little practical moves towards you that show he wants to invest in the connection. So this could be like little things like, you know, like how he's been doing, like giving you rides, like going out to like grab something to eat, you know, like little, like helping you out even if you don't need the help at work. Like those like little things like that, like coming together with you, like checking in on you, how are you feeling. I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, he's showing, for me, the Page of Pentacles shows he doesn't want to plant a new seed. I'm sorry, he does, not doesn't. He wants to plant a new seed between you and him that feels more stable, long term, okay? So I feel like this is like his long-term plan. With the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, I'm getting romantic gestures or actions that could signal partnership. So maybe like even ask you like, how are you getting to work today? Like, what time do you have to be there? Because I have to be there at the same time, even though he maybe didn't have to. And I feel like I got this for you before, like doing little shit that he doesn't have to do, but like doing them because he wants that closeness with you. There's definitely a desire for emotional union, so he's gonna do like little things. It's almost like what I was getting with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, doing like subtle things. Some are gonna feel more like practical moves, like you're gonna be like, oh yeah, like you make your mind may trick you, is what I'm getting, because it could be like with the practical things, it could be like things at work, right? Like just helping out at work, where you'll feel like, well, he's doing it because he's here, but no, he's doing it because it's you. I think someone else, he would just leave them on the floor alone, not like that, but he wouldn't be so attentive, is what I would say. Like he would try to focus on what he's there to do, and that's it. And then you have like the little emotional, like romantic gestures. So like again, like maybe like asking what time you have to go to work so he can like pick you up and take you, and like pick you up and take you back home, like little stuff like that. Now there is a little bit of challenges and maybe like little setbacks coming up too, because I do have the Seven of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like the only thing that is a little like challenge or maybe a setback is him being a little guarded and defensive. I feel like he's also like in this energy of like protecting himself from rejection. So at times he could pull back, fearing like abandonment, or feeling like he's on the outside looking in. So I feel like this is why he's gonna try to build foundation with you with that Three of Pentacles, is what I was getting. He's gonna continue to build that with you before making like a real like I want to say like a straightforward having straightforward action, just to kind of see, like almost like still kind of building that trust. I think that if you reject him, he's going to be embarrassed. um Now the outcome energy with the World, I do feel like, to me, there's a cycle of energy between you and him that will close and a new phase will begin. So for me, this feels like he's gonna be making moves that shift things into more complete and defined, and into a more complete and defined state. So there is going to be changes coming up, like a phase that fades out and one that begins. So the one where it's like where we're not connected, where we're still testing the water, still trying to figure things out, and then the one where he actually is more intentional, more direct with his intentions. So I feel like, in short, is what I would say is like, expect him to like take small but heartfelt steps towards you. Definitely showing both interest and emotional depth, though he may hold back out of out of fear at times. So that's what I have for you, boo. And thank you, Toka. All right, who is my first victim for a channeled? Okay, IJ and Jess. I mean, IJ is first. Hold on, I gotta send you something. Yo, IJ said from N, not from N, not the Aries. Yo, I hear that. All right, so let's start with IJ. What does Nat want to say to him? Yo, can't make this up. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I know this happens to me, but yo, today I've been on a roll. What does Nat want to say to IJ? AJ, I'm almost done. Oh my god, AJ. Okay. All right. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me. Yo, I thought I deleted it. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me put it over here. That would have been a fucking pain in the ass. Yo, okay, definitely ready now. Alright, so here we go. This is one that has to say to IJ. Yo, I got scared. I was like, please don't tell me I deleted it. Um, I usually delete it afterwards, but I wasn't ready to delete it yet. You have my attention more than you realize. I've been drawn to show you little signs that I notice you, that I'm not just sitting back quietly. Every action I take is me quietly saying I'm open to something more. You have created and wait, you have created a safe space for me to be more free to do subtle things, and I'm okay with that. I want to do more, and I'm gonna do more as time goes on. Part of me hesitates, like I don't want to make it too obvious or rush things, but I keep imagining where this is actually going to go when we build something real together. Although what we have now is real, but you get what I mean. There's a joy and lightness in the thought of you. It makes me smile without trying. And I can't shake the sense of timing. I can't shake the sense that timing is shifting for us, like destiny weaving us closer. Still, there's mystery here. I hold my feelings close and sometimes second guess myself. But beneath it all, my spirit feels the connection runs deeper than casual interest. It's very meaningful and something worth exploring with honesty and intention. I want you to know if you move closer, I won't push you away. I want to see what we can create if we let this unfold naturally. And it was if and when we let this unfold naturally. My bad, I forgot that word. I kept reading back because I felt like I forgot something. That was what it was. Alright, so let's see. What does that messages for IJ? Just you can start doing the countdown for closing donations. I'm gonna close at 11. All right, so we have I love the way you make me feel safe by being you. Oh, you are the first person I want to share my wins and my struggles with. Oh, you're gonna like this one. No matter where I go or what I'm doing, my heart, I'm sorry, no matter where I go or what I do, my heart is always with you. I want to wake up to you. I want to wake up next to you every morning. And I never knew love could feel, I never knew love could be this good. You're my favorite kind of trouble. I want to steal you away for a random adventure. You're literally my partner in crime. I swear we can make even grocery shopping fun. I never get bored with you. I admire your strength and how you never give up. You inspire me to be the best version of myself. I don't take you for granted, not for a second. You make me want to face my fears instead of running from them. There's a bunch of cards that got like half of the deck that flip. I want to show up for you the way you deserve. I'll give you a few more. I crave your touch more than I can put in words. I love how you bring both my softness and my passion. Right, shopping at Home Goods, exactly. So that is for you, IJ. All right, next we got Jess. Y'all, I thought it kicked me out again. I was gonna be so fucking mad. I was gonna be so mad. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I gotta text y'all something real quick too. Oh my god, yo, I can't. Yo, I don't care. This is all that popping this month, y'all. Is all I'm saying. But let me use the bathroom because I gotta go bad. All right, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. Y'all know I drink a ton of water, so, and I'm drinking more. I boosted up my water intake. So let's see. What does Jay want to say to Jess? Okay. Yo, why I feel like, girl, I think we're gonna get one of them like possessive type channels. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I'm letting you know that right the fuck now. Yo, why I feel, let me tell you something that's coming through. I'm not gonna put this in the channel, but I wanna say a message is coming through. I feel like he fucking misses like stalking you at work. Girl, this, yeah, I'm telling you, that's a side message. I feel like he misses watching you at work. I feel like he watched you way more than you probably even noticed. And I'm not even joking. And I know you will notice a lot, but you know what else I'm getting? And this is, again, this is not part, this is just like you just getting some extra downloads here, girl. That sense of like, fuck, I wish she was at work, because I feel like he want to flirt with you so bad, and he's thinking to himself, this is the thing with him, he's always finding a reason, or like he answers his own self, but it's like, bro, you could flirt with her in her DMs. But like how he's thinking is like, damn, if I was seeing her at work, I would have definitely been flirting with her. No, the fuck you wouldn't. Just take the fucking action now and stop fucking trying to figure it out. That if she was at work, just fucking do it, okay? Just fucking do it. So that was a side message for you. Hold on. Like, just fucking do it, bro. He, you know what? I feel like he might be even telling his friends that, like, oh, like, if she was at work, I would have already flirted. They're like, no, the fuck you wouldn't. Just fucking do it. Stop talking and start doing. Right fucking now. You know what? I'ma fucking say that. Like, flirt with her right the fuck now. Because you know what? That day when I said, I think it was the day before, that I was like, literally, I got off live and I feel like I felt defeated with his ass. Because I'm like, yo, I've been seeing actions from him for, I was seeing actions from him at the time, like, I want to say for like a good 3 months or more, that he was going to take action. And I'm like, and that day, I swear, I literally said, yo, take some fucking action towards her. And it was either that day or the next day when you was like, yo, he actually initiated. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, go fucking talk to her. Stop being a fucking pussy. Like, you know you like what you see. You know you want it. Just go get it. Like, go fucking get it. And the thing is, like, yo, let me tell you, you're coming out here as, like, and I don't read it off of the cards, I just go by, whatever channel. But the Empress, the fucking Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess, like, bro, the attraction there alone, just stop being scared. Yo, I can't with him. I can't. Like, excuse me. Fuck. Yeah, you know, red is like really sexy. Do you paint your nails and your toes, Jess? Like, do you do that? I like to do red, and I got that from my sister. Like in the winter, I like to do red on my toes and my nails. And when I went on a date with this guy, I did red nails and red toes. I don't. There's something about red that I feel like is so sexy and classy. And I saw a post the other day that said something about like, I'm sorry guys, I'm talking a lot, and I know I got Brie. Yes or no? I think that's the last one. Where it was like, why you got red toes? That's so old lady-ish. I'm like, no, the fuck is not. That is so classy. Like especially when you have your toes out, like in the winter, like especially like, I feel like when you're dressed like really classy. Are you can close donations, Jess? Oh my god, I can't believe I missed more. Oop, I think no, you're good, Bree. You're good. I'm sorry. Yo, I don't know why this is not scrolling up. What the fuck? I sent y'all where it's like some girl, you should post it tonight. Haven't done it in a minute. Wait, what was that for? Oh my god. Yeah, she sent for another one, but it's fine. It's cool. Yeah, I saw it. I said it right after I saw the donation. And I think Jess was about to close anyways. But you're good. Yeah, I said it like once I saw it. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck this stupid phone is not like. Shay, if you want to donate, I could take you. I just closed early because no one else had donated for a while. I gotta text you back, Shay. But all right, just let me. Girl, not no, he didn't. Oh my God, there's no way. Oh my God, I thought I deleted yours too, Just. Oh, he has a lot to say. I'm like, I already typed so much. I still have a little more. Oh my God. Let me be careful because that's already twice that I thought I was deleted a channel, and that's not good. We're almost done, Just. Fuck. My cursor keeps moving. That's what it is. Yo, I told my nephew I want us to do a mukbang, and I because the day we was eating seafood that the seafood boil that I made, and hold on. He was like, oh yeah, let's do it with like chicken. I said, bro, no, with seafood. I can't like overindulge in anything like heavy. Seafood is not heavy. Then he said, well, how about Chinese food? And I'm like, well, that's not too bad. How about sushi? I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. But I'm like, chicken, bro, like you crazy. Then again, this little boy, we had a blackout. Like it's dark as shit in the kitchen, so I was like, I was making myself a sandwich because I was hungry. I was about to make dinner. I was about to make dinner. I'm making my sandwich. He gonna come over to me like, can you fry me some chicken in the dark? Me and him, we gonna have a little channel. We're gonna do the mukbang for here. We're gonna do it live. Like half chicken, half seafood. That's just too much. Ew. I just can't overindulge in like fried chicken. That's just a lot. All right, we're almost done. Let me just read over it. Girl, this fucking guy, you're gonna be laughing. Girl, yeah, I gotta respond to you. I gotta respond to you. And it's funny because I have something to tell y'all too. Who's in here, guys? Hi, everyone. All right, so let's see. Oh wait, I was about to do your messages. What the fuck, Jess? I'll do that in a second. All right, so girl, it's a little all over the place, but You'll see. I know I made mistakes. Hold on, this is a little far. I know I made mistakes in the past. I acted impulsively and walked away without fully understanding what I was giving up. That decision has weighed on me more than I let on for a long time. But I'm starting to let that go. Although the regret will be there until I make something happen with you. When I see you, you light up every room. When I see you, you light up every room the way you always did. You carry yourself with a strength and beauty that captivates me, and it's impossible for me not to watch, not to admire. Every time I hit like it's not just out of habit. It's my way of saying I see you. I haven't stopped noticing you, and honestly, I can't stop myself. So I feel like in this part, like he wanted, I don't I feel like he wanted to like be clear to you that he's not liking your stuff. You know how sometimes you just like I'm trying to get like I'm doing this out of habit. There are literally people that do that, right? That they'll like I've read that through like so many like platforms about people saying like yeah I just be liking everybody's shit that I see, right? He's trying to make sure that you know that that's not the case. That it's like he literally likes what he's seeing, right? Um, maybe like the a little other stuff maybe I don't know, but he just wants to make sure that you know that he's liking what he sees like actually, right? um you always been you've always been mine in a way no one else could ever be. And let me be clear, anyone even thinking they've got a shot with you, question mark, they better rethink real quick, because I'll knock them out of the picture and literally down to the ground before I even blink. And yes, I'm halfway joking, then again I'm not. I've been thinking about what it would mean to step toward you again. I want to approach carefully, not recklessly like before, but I want you to not mistake my patience for indifference. I still want you. I've always wanted you. I imagine us laughing, building, celebrating, living life together. But don't get it fucked up. I'm not sharing you with anyone at all. You're my peace and my chaos, and that's exactly how I like it. The truth is, you've never left my heart. The memories have always stayed with me. They still live with me. I still find myself replaying them when I least expect it. It feels like fate is nudging me toward you again, that our story isn't finished, and I still have hope. What I want you to know is that I'm not here to play games. I want to come back into your life with sincerity, with the maturity I didn't have before. But let's be real, no one else could ever take your place. You're mine, and deep down you know it too. And if anyone's dumb enough to think otherwise, well, let's just say they'd regret it. And it's funny because I feel like even when he said like knock them out, like I feel like he was holding back a little bit, because I thought he was gonna say knock them the fuck out, but he didn't, and I'm like he's not cursing that much today. All right, let's get some messages from him. All right, we have you're the one person I can never walk away from, no matter what. My heart feels calm when it's with you. It's like you're home to me. I want to build a life with you, not just memories. Even on my hardest days, thinking of you makes me smile. You're my favorite kind of distraction. Oh, you know what? That made me think of your job. When he will be watching you and shit like that. Girl, if anyone looks at you too long, I'm immediately plotting their downfall. I crave your touch more than I can admit out loud. I want you in ways that words can't even come close to explaining. Girl, you're the only one who can undo me with just a look. You make me want to claim you in every possible way. You're not just my person, you're my addiction. Yep, he do. My soul chose you long before my body did. No matter what, I'm not letting go of us again. One more. My bad. I regret the times I didn't show up the way you deserve. You make me face my fears instead of running from them. So that is what I have for you. Just yeah, he is. He definitely is. Let me just use the bathroom real quick, guys. I have to stretch out. And Bree, you're up next. I'm gonna do your yes or no first, and then I'll do your other question. All right, I'm back. Let me grab this oracle deck real quick. I'm gonna do. Oh. All right, let's start with Bree's first question. All right, Spirit, let's do this. We're trying to do what? Let me shuffle these real good. All right, this is for her idea of what the changes she made. All right, you got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. You got the Ten of Wands earlier, right? And the Queen of Wands. I feel like your idea is gonna work with the changes you made. The Ace of Pentacles for me um, shows strong like new potential. The Queen of Wands for me is like confirming that you have the power and the presence to make it successful. And then the Ten of Wands is kind of reminding you to stay disciplined and pace yourself. So that you don't burn yourself out. So in short, I will say yes, adjustments. Um, your adjustments were the right move. Success is ahead as long as you manage your. I want to say like when they're saying spirit saying workload, but I feel like it's more about like trusting your abilities. So not overthinking, not doubting, not falling into like the path of like fear or like worry. So I'm getting a yes for that. All right, let's see your general for September and October. All right, so we got the Six of Cups and the High Priestess came out together. Damn, these are coming out in this one came out in triples. We got the Hierophant reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands. You coming out as the Queen of Wands. That's really good. You're in like in a powerful energy. You know, the Queen of Wands for me, like she can have whatever the F she wants, basically. Like nobody says no to the Queen of Wands. I'm gonna start here with 1st September. I'm gonna do it like that, like 6 and 6. Um, I feel like September is gonna bring a sense of like reflection, nostalgia. You may reconnect with someone from your past, or revisit old memories that hold like lessons for you. The High Priestess is here, and like I feel like it's encouraging you to like trust your intuition, trust your power. You'll just know what or who is right for you this month. This could be with like any type of opportunities. This could be with friends, family, romantic partners, associates, co-workers. Um, with the Hierophant reverse and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you may be breaking free from tradition, rules, or expectations that don't align with you anymore, that don't fit who Brianna is anymore, right? So like you're breaking free from maybe even like, um, oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? Expectations, but also I want to like, it's not expectations I'm looking for, like from you're breaking free from any like anything that has been keeping you boxing you in is what I'm getting. Like anything that's boxing you in, like you're breaking free from it. Like I'm just using this as an example, like astrology. Like I don't really I say I'm a Sagittarius, but I will say And I love being a Sagittarius, and I joke around about it. But I don't box myself in as like, oh, this is why this happened because I'm a Sagittarius. Like, or like I don't look for like, oh, that person acts like that because they're a Leo. Like, I don't box people in by certain things because again, you're just boxing them in, and we're meant to be limitless, not limited. So it's like you're breaking free from like things like that. It may not be astrology, but I'm just using that as an example. um I feel like you may be feeling like you're juggling two different paths. So balancing old commitments with new opportunities. So again, like breaking free from old habits, kind of creating new ones, but you're kind of in the middle. Like you're back and forth with them, and like spirit saying it's okay to take your time, because it's not it's almost like you're letting go of the old version of you and trying to enter the new one, and like the old version is like fighting to stay, but you're winning the battle because you have the Chariot with the Queen of Wands. I feel like by mid to late September you're definitely going to be owning your power 1000%. For me, this talks about momentum, focus, and confidence. Spirit saying if you take charge and stay disciplined, um, you can steer things all the way in your favor. Like I said, the Queen of Wands for me, she can have whatever she wants. She can get anything she wants. Like she doesn't obviously doesn't beg. She doesn't chase it. She lets it come to her. But it's like no one says no to her. You know, she's the head turner, like the neck breaker, um, the star in the room. Show me more. All right, this is for October. We got the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands. All right, we got the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Star. With the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands, I feel like victory and recognition are gonna be highlighted in October. So this could be like late September going into early October. I feel like others are gonna notice like your efforts. Wanting to give, you're gonna be getting a lot of attention. You know, the Six of Wands is like getting a lot of attention. You know, she's sitting like on her high horse, and then she has these people like cheering her on. Um, and with the Knight of Wands, I feel like it suggests excitement, passion, movement. I feel like October is gonna be very fast paced for you, bringing in opportunities to take bold action towards. Um, the Five of Wands with the Two of Swords here, I feel like there may be conflict. Hmm. I feel like you're gonna be, girl, I feel like you're gonna have some options coming in. Cause I'm getting you getting all this attention from people, and like people are gonna feel like they're in competition for your attention. So not just like romantic people, but maybe even like family members, friends, like wanting your attention, and they're like, and let's just say like your best friend hits you up and like, let's go out to eat or something, and so you make plans with her, but then your other best friend hits you up and she's like, I want to go out to eat too, but just us. And she's gonna feel some type, like everybody's gonna be like wanting your attention. You may feel a little stretched thin is what I'm getting, because you're kind of like, shit, I don't know what to do. um with the Seven of Wands and the Star, I feel like by the end of October, you're gonna be protecting your vision. And this, what I'm by vision, I mean like your dreams, your desires, your, if you're manifesting, like your manifestations. But I also feel like you're gonna be filled with a lot of hope and faith and renewal. So I feel like you may be experiencing like getting some of your manifestations in October, where you're kind of like, I feel like it's gonna come in subtly, but it starts to give you like a lot of hope, that, or like your faith starts to build like really high, because you're starting to see things unfolding for you. So if you've been waiting for things to happen, you may start to see them in October, and it gives you like this boost of like energy, um, or motivation, I should say. The Star for me promises like healing, faith, and a reminder that you're on the right path. So I feel like you're gonna start feeling like that too, feeling good about yourself, like just in general and like where things are going. So for me, September feels like reflection, intuition, and breaking free from old structures. Balance and choices will definitely be necessary, but as long as you stay confident and focused and like trust your power, you'll gain momentum. October, I'm getting a lot of attention, recognition, progress coming quickly. Though you will need to navigate maybe like conflicts or indecisions. By standing firm and staying hopeful, you end the month in like a very like in a place of healing and inspiration. So I feel like the next 2 months, like this month and next month, are about you stepping in your power, trusting your inner guidance, and claiming success despite any challenges that may come. Um, Let me get these oracles. And Shay, you can start posting. I think I'm gonna use these. This is the first time I'm using these, the higher self deck on here that I created. All right, so this is for Bree. I gotta go grab water too, by the way. Okay, I got you, Shay. I'm gonna just grab water when I'm done with Bree. What's for Brianna? What does her higher self want to say? What is so you have restoration, rest fuels your rebirth. So taking time to rest. Guidance, you're divinely led, even when the path feels unclear. You have intuition. Listen within. Your soul always knows. Oh, we got a few. These cards are so pretty, y'all. I wish I was on camera. They're so vibrant. Like they have like they're like a little dark, but they have like these vibrant colors. You have clarity. Quiet the mind. The answer will rise. Faith. Trust your own timing. Release. Endings are always beginnings in disguise. Safety. You are always held by the universe. Mystery. The unknown is not empty. It's magic. Give me a few more. Oh, okay. There we go. Silence. Listen. The pause holds the wisdom you seek. Okay. We have faith walk. One step is all you need right now. And we got a few. Acceptance. Peace begins where resistance ends. Ease. Flow naturally, forcing blocks blessings. And compassion. Choose love again and again. So that is for you, Bree. And thank you, Bree. All right, Shay, I got you. Let me go grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. Let me just shuffle these so I can put it back. All right, I can put these back now. All right, be right back, guys. I'm back like I never left. So now I'm back. All right. Damn, how long have I've been definitely been on for over 3 hours. It's all good though. It's all good. Let's see. What's David the Cap's energy towards Shay? David the Cap's energy towards Shay. My bad, I think I'm muted. Alright. What are David the Cap's current energies? Alright, so we have the Page of Wands. Okay, we got a few. The Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Justice, and the Seven of Cups. Alright, so with the Page of Wands and the King of Wands, I'm getting like, even though you guys are not like speaking right now, he still feels a strong pull towards you. There's a lot of curiosity and attraction here. I feel like he thinks about you a lot, and like when he thinks about you, he feels like a spark. I feel like a spark lights up in like his chest and like down there. But I feel like at the same time, like he also wants to maintain some type of control of himself and like kind of appear confident. So it's almost like, yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. And sometimes you just be like, I feel like sometimes too, you gotta get past the like, ugh, do I really want to? um, I feel like the reason I feel like right now he is trying to like maintain some type of control like of himself, so and appear confident, like, so he may feel like, damn, if I reach out to her, I'm gonna look like a sucker. That's what I feel like how he's feeling, because the energy is strong, like the spark is strong. It's almost like if you guys have never like stopped talking. um with the Seven of Cups and with the Justice and the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion and reflection here. Like he's trying to balance his emotions with logic. Like I said, like he got the spark, but you're kind of trying to hold back, right? Um, for me, the Justice shows he knows he has to face the truth and like maybe even consequences. So he may feel like, damn, if I reach out to her, she gonna cuss me out, or like I'm gonna have to address something that maybe I don't want to, right? You said, and will laugh, yeah. And I feel like the Seven of Cups, I feel like it shows a little bit of confusion caught between like, I feel like caught between like, when I say options, I'm not talking about options and people, but almost like unsure of what the right move would be coming towards you. So like he's like has all these ideas, but he just doesn't know which one to go with. So I do feel like he wants to reach out. It's just still a little bit of resistance that he's having. Let's see. How are you feeling? Okay. The Justice. Not the fucking Justice. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. The Six of Cups. Okay. And the Five of Cups. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, I'm getting like he still carries um like both steady like intentions and romantic feelings. So it's like spirit saying like just because things are quiet, it doesn't mean that he doesn't want to reach out. Like, he wants to move toward you carefully, is what I'm getting. Um, and this is where his practical energy and logic come in. Um, like, he wants to move towards you carefully and like practically, but with a softness and love underneath. So like there is feelings underneath that he maybe is not gonna show, but or he tries to hide, but they're there. With the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups, I'm getting like the nostalgia is very heavy here. I feel like he thinks about you more than often. Like, I feel like you're on his mind a lot. He remembers the good, and I'm also getting like he regrets. I feel like he has feelings of regret and sadness about how things unfolded. So it's almost like because I don't get a lot of ego from him. Remember, I was getting ego from him initially. I think enough time has passed where like he's let go of the ego and he's like, damn, like I regret how I handled that. Like I should have handled that a lot differently. Like I feel like he feels he could be replaying too with that Seven of Cups is in the spread. Like he could be replaying so many different scenarios of like how he could have handled things. Like he could have, went north. He could have went south. He could have went east, west. Like up, down. Side to side. Like, but he just decided to be like take it to hell. Is what I'm getting, and he feels like I feel like he's like, damn, I could have just. He's just replaying. I feel what this reminds me of, like when we do revision, and I know you're not too familiar with revision. I gotta teach you revision real good. It's so easy. Like once I learned it myself, like it was so easy. It's almost like he's replaying that conversation, but he's kind of like he's replaying that conversation, but he's like replaying it with different endings, So it's like he's replaying the conversation, but he's replaying it in a way where you guys ended it on a really good note. Like, I'm gonna see you later, or like you guys ended it on a like I'll talk to you tomorrow, and then he spoke to you the next day. Like I feel like he's just replaying. That's what I'm getting from that. Like where he's like, yeah, like it almost feels like he's revising that ending and changing it to the way that he wants it to go, like how he wished that it would have went. um let's see. Show me more. I know a card just flipped right here. You got the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Five of Swords. Clarify this Five of Swords. I'm not ending it with the Five of Swords. I don't like ending it with like, I mean, there's no bad cards in tarot, but I just don't like ending it with those kind of cards. Clarify the Five of Swords for me. The Star. Okay. So for me, this is talking about like movements and choices. Okay. Is what I'm getting with these cards. Um, I feel like with the Six of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, he's in a place of transition, trying to move forward and balance, um, but not letting you go, right? Um, I do feel like he's still in the energy of like weighing whether to reach out or keep his distance. So it's like he hasn't made a choice to. He's definitely hasn't let this go, and but he hasn't made a choice quite yet of like what his next step is. Like he's still kind of like, what do I do? All I know is that what I'm getting from this is wanting to move things into calmer waters, like no longer fighting or be at like odds with you. With the Lovers being here, plus the Five of Swords clarified by the Star, I feel like deep down he feels a powerful connection with you. The Lover shows that he still sees you as someone. He still sees you as someone significant, right? Like someone that kind of like, I feel like you kind of like really stood out to him, like, but on a deeper level. So like like sometimes when people like we joked about this. I used to joke about this with my friends when a guy would be like you're just different, right? And then you would ask them like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean? And like they couldn't really explain it. So some people will be bullshitting, but then there are some people that they're just not bullshitting. They just really can't put their finger on it. You just really stand out to them, and maybe they're just not ready to like full on say how they're feeling. That's what I'm getting. Like that's the energy that I get that you gave him. I do feel like the Five of Swords being here, it does reflect the like past conflict, um, pride and miscommunication that kind of like blocks him or like blocked him. But the star is showing hope that despite the disconnect right now, he still believes there's potential for healing and reconnecting. So it's like, to me, I feel like he still thinks about you. Of course, I'm getting like all the time. um he obviously does. He is reflecting a lot about, like I said, that last conversation, and like he keeps changing the ending. So it's like he still has to acknowledge like the miscommunication that happened there, which is what I feel like he's doing. um so I feel like there's like a mix of like attraction, longing, regret, but and like cautious hope, right? So I again, he thinks about you a lot, pretty often. um Feels nostalgia and what was lost. um and still senses like the deep connection. I feel like at the same time he feels a little conflicted or unsure how to approach things. Um, I don't get pride. I get more a fear of conflict holding him back. I feel like he just doesn't want to have to deal with the conflict right now because he knows that he will have to. Of chocolate, he will never forget. Oh, you are? That's funny. That no wonder. He like, cause I know me. Once I went that way, well, you know what? I never dated anyone outside of like any other race, to be honest. I'm trying to think. No, I never have. All my boys been Black American. Um. So yeah, I feel like there's still, even though like yeah, like I said, I feel like the fear of conflict is what holds him back. But his feelings have not gone away. Like they're still very much alive. Um, there's still hope and like desire for healing. So even though he's kind of holding back right now, um, he hasn't let you go. He's still very drawn to you, like strongly. He's hopeful that like the story isn't over. I don't know if he like feels like that he like maybe he yeah, because I feel like there's a fear of like rejection, but I feel like he also feels like there's no way that she doesn't feel this spark is what I get from him. So that I feel like that kind of gives him hope because I think the spark is so strong for him. It's still so much alive that he's like, there is no way that she doesn't feel it either. Like that she is not feeling this. Um, do you want like a separate question from that? Like I don't know what oracles to give you. You want the fucking tea deck. I knew you was gonna say that. Oh, think of a messy question. You know what? I've been working. Wait, I did start a little messy deck, y'all. Should I bring that out? Give me a second. Let me think. Oh, let's ask about that girl. Say nah. No, we're not, because there's no third party. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing third party questions. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, that's why I said I feel like I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. Let's see. I made so many new decks. I gotta finish most of them though. So this one is like unfinished, but let's see. Someone's salty, you're glowing without them. Someone's jealous, you look better without them. Kind of. They post for attention, hoping you'll notice. Yo, you know what I got with that? Yo, I feel like, is he on social media? I feel like instantly, I feel like he's like hoping you have a burner account that you're watching him on. Someone's in their feelings, you didn't chase them. They're trying to pretend they're over you. They dream about you so much and it freaks them out. Yo, I'm telling you that this guy, yeah, he's thinking about you a lot. I said that shit. Someone feels stupid for choosing wrong. If this don't fucking resonate with this fucking guy, someone can't stand that you're unbothered. They're looking at your pictures. Someone wants to pop up like nothing happened. Yo, didn't I kind of say that? I didn't say that, but I said he knows popping up, like showing up. He has to address like the little elephant in the room. Your silence drives them crazy. They're comparing everyone to you. Someone's obsessing over who you're with. They hide. they're hiding. They're hiding feelings, but drunk text their friends about you. Someone's mad at themselves, but trying to blame you inside, internally. So they want you back, but pride won't let them say it. Someone's still triggered by your name popping up. You know what I feel? I feel like people be asking him about you. I feel like people be asking him about you. Wait, I want to get more. They're talking to you in their head every night. Someone feels they fumbled the bag with you. Someone feels guilty by what they said to you. They're fighting the urge to text you. Yo, I'm telling you, I feel like, yeah, because I was getting that kind of energy. Like, even his friends, um, even like his friends, I feel like asked about you. So, yeah. And I think that, like, I feel like he gets annoyed because I feel like, and I feel like people are noticing, like, bro, why are you annoyed? Like, he tries to hide that he's not annoyed. Um, they think about you late at night, and somebody's realizing you were the one all along. So that is for you, Shay. And thank you so much. That was fun, actually. I'm glad even though this one is a little unfinished, I'm glad I brought this out. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna take my ass. Let me get off. But yeah, I'm gonna respond to your text in a little bit. Let me get off so I can fully stretch before I lay down. Whew. Who's still in here with us? Just you still here? Did Jess leave? Jess been quiet. Was she Jess over there stalking her man? Yo, it matched y'all to the T. Like, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the oracles, like, that's I'm like, I kind of made different ones because I'm like, some of these oracles that I have, like, I'm like, I need to spice it up. Like, I know what kind of readings I get, so I need stuff that kind of resonates with that. Um, just that I ain't got shit to say during the reading. I know you usually don't. You're usually real chill. Some people don't give a fuck. They be saying their life story while the other person's reading is going. I'm like, what the fuck? Just said a lesson T for yo. Just be fucking with IJ. They be fucking with each other. Where IJ at? Stalking his mispossessive. Wait, where is IJ? Because you know what? I think I have or maybe it was last update. I don't remember. I gotta see. All right, let me get off y'all before I stay on here talking to y'all for like an hour. I'm just a chill girl. Yeah, you are. All right, love you girls. Bye.